Welcome to the class. Let's start a lesson about Boston. We'll learn some interesting facts about it. In this lesson, we'll learn the location, famous university, and some slangs about Boston. We'll have a comprehension check at the end of the lesson. Boston is accounted as the oldest city in the USA. It is also the largest city in New England. New England is the region comprising 6 states in the northeast part of the USA. It includes Connecticut, Maine, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Rhode Island, and Vermont. Boston is right here. It's located in the state of Massachusetts. There are many colleges and universities in Boston. Therefore, these schools make Boston an international center of higher education. That's the reason why Boston is also known as Academic Hub, America's college town, and Athens of America. These sayings show that Boston is very outstanding in its academic achievements. Let's move on to two world-famous universities in Boston. They are Massachusetts Institute of Technology and Harvard University. Massachusetts Institute of Technology is also known as MIT. It is a private research university. MIT is traditionally known for its research and education in the physical sciences and engineering, and more recently in biology, economics, linguistics, and management as well. 85 Nobel laureates have been affiliated with MIT. This university is often cited as one of the world's most prestigious universities. The facade of Building 10 is dominated by a colonnade of 10 monumental columns of the classic Ionic order, which is in turn an imitation of the Parthenon in Rome. It is situated in the center of MIT, serving as a library and lecture hall. Also, the outdoor area of Building 10 takes place as the venue of graduation ceremonies every June. Notable alumni from MIT include Morris Chang, the founding chairman of Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, and also Jenny Xie, the host of Discovery Travel and Living Channel's long-running series Fun Taiwan. Next, we'll move on to another well-known university in Boston. Harvard University is a private Ivy League research university established in 1636. Therefore, Harvard is the oldest institution of higher learning in USA. It is 140 years earlier than the establishment of the USA. A lot of people say 先有哈佛,后有美国 to describe the long history of Harvard, whose history, influence, and wealth have made it one of the world's most prestigious universities. Harvard University usually receives 34.5 billion financial endowments every year. It is the largest of any academic institution in the world. Harvard University is the cradle of 8 U.S. presidents such as Roosevelt, Kennedy, and Obama, 62 living billionaires such as Mark Zuckerberg, co-founder of Facebook, and 152 Nobel laureates. When walking around the campus, a gate facing Massachusetts Avenue says, "Enter to grow in wisdom," can be spotted easily. Visitors always feel the energy when they walk past the gate. Do you like to try? Notable alumni from Harvard University include Yo-Yo Ma, a Chinese-American cellist who was born in Paris and has recorded more than 90 albums and received 18 Grammy Awards, and Jeremy Lin, American professional basketball player for the Brooklyn Nets of NBA. His position is the point guard. He is 191 centimeters tall and weighs 91 kilograms. Let's move on to the next part of the lesson. We'll learn some slangs related to Boston. They are Beantown, Bang Out, the Tea, and the Monster. If someone says, "I'm from Beantown and you?" what does that mean? Actually, Beantown means Boston. Boston is also known as Beantown because the beans refer to the traditional baked bean dish of Boston. Back in colonial days, a favorite Boston food was beans baked in molasses for several hours. Baked beans has become a signature food in Boston. That's the reason why Boston is referred as Beantown. If someone says, "It's a nice day, I think I should bang out and have a picnic," what does that mean? In Boston, it means to call in sick to work. If someone says, "I need to take a tea before midnight," what does that mean? In Boston, the T means the subway. Let's move on to the next slide and take a look about the T. The Massachusetts Bay Transportation Authority, also known as the MBTA and the T, is the public agency responsible for operating transportation services in Boston area. It is the oldest subway system in the USA. It is also the fourth busiest subway system in the United States. If someone says, "You want to join the game at the Monster," what does that mean? The Monster means a baseball field called Fenway Park, or the Green Monster in Boston. This baseball field contains a lot of history and legend. Let's move on to the next slide to know more about the Monster. Fenway Park was opened as a baseball field in 1912. It's the oldest ballpark in the USA. Since then, it has been the home for the Boston Red Sox, the city's American League baseball team since 1953. The Green Monster is a popular nickname for the 11.33 meters high left field wall at Fenway Park. The Green Monster is the highest among the walls in current Major League Baseball fields. Despite the name, the Green Monster was not painted green until 1947. Before that, it was covered with advertisements. Now, let's check if you can answer the following questions. What are the important features of Boston? Let's fill in the answers. Question 1. What is the nickname for Boston? We can call it Beantown, Academic Hub, America's College Town, or Athens, America. Question 2. How do people living in Boston call their subway? They call it the T. Question 3. What is the nickname of Fenway Park? It's called the Monster. Thanks for joining us for the lesson. This online course is funded by Ministry of Education.